keep shouting out that name is an enemy. And I told you he's an enemy. And you're gonna keep shouting him out, not realizing you go there, you're dead, because he dead.
And then you're talking about, I don't want to, name specific names.
Gilbert Arenas sat down recently on 7 p.m. in Brooklyn alongside Carmelo Anthony. And during the conversation, he pulled back the curtain on what's really been happening behind the scenes with his show, Gil's Arena. He walked through how the show eventually transformed into The Arena, and he confirmed that as he gets ready to bring back Gil's Arena this fall, Rashad McCants won't be returning as part of the cast. This isn't coming out of nowhere either. There were already hints of friction, with both Gilbert Arenas and Nick Young appearing to call out McCants over what they felt was a lack of loyalty. Now, Gilbert is opening up further about what may have actually led to that falling out. So let's take a look at a few clips of what Gilbert Arenas had to say, all while Rashad McCants was publicly making it known that his loyalty stood with Underdog.
And grab that.
Rashad. First and foremost, I want to say shout out to Underdog. I had to wear what I'm so proud to be wearing, giving us the opportunity to be able to show and prove as the #1 sports show on the internet.
Now, on this next part, take a listen at Nick Young and how, he calls Rashad McCants out for D-riding.
YouTube, everywhere else. I just want to be able to.
He's sucking dick. Crazy.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I almost spit that damn water everywhere.
I guess the gloves is off, Nick. I guess the gloves are off.
Oh, shit.
And I shook your hand before the show.
Well, I talked about my lungs. LeBron said,
Damn. Okay.
It's Glazed Wednesday.
you said this.
Okay. Well, thanks again. Thanks again. Obviously he's picked sides, so we already know where he's gonna go. So, back to my point.
At the time, Rashad McCants was drawing plenty of praise, while Nick Young was ribbing him on the side, tossing out lines like, "Man, he's really laying it on thick," essentially poking fun at how far Rashad seemed willing to go as the company's biggest supporter. Rashad showed up decked out in Underdog gear from top to bottom, fully aware that tension was already brewing between Gilbert Arenas and Underdog. He wasn't shy about showing where his loyalty stood. At one point, he even turned to Nick Young and said, "You already know where this is headed," hinting that Nick was well aware Rashad would eventually make his way over to join Gilbert once the new show got off the ground. Meanwhile, back at home, Gilbert was watching everything play out with his wife by his side, and his reaction in that moment spoke volumes. Here's how Gil responded as it all unfolded.
Are you nervous, baby?
Yeah, baby. They said he's making his decision right now.
Ooh. I'm so proud to be wearing, giving us the opportunity to be able to show and prove.
It's not looking good. It's not looking good.
Sports show.
They gave me the opportunity. I gave you the opportunity.
Ooh!
Oh, shit. No, Nick, not. No, he's serious. Oh, shit. He's making his decision. Don't laugh, King. Stop laughing. Skip. Stop laughing, Brandon. Stop laughing. Don't laugh. Don't laugh. He's serious.
Thanks again. Obviously he's picked sides.
Oh.
We already know where he's going.
Oh my God, Fredo! Damn it! So you're not on my side. You're not with us. You was one of my best soldiers.
Oh.
Damn it!
Baby, what you gonna do?
You do got a seat open.
Yep.
Pat Bev, Evan Turner. Baby, can you get them?
Gilbert, naturally, is a walking comedy show in his own right. Even in his more serious moments, he's got that knack for keeping things entertaining. But underneath the humor, he's clearly a sharp businessman too. His thinking seemed to boil down to this: why would he go back to the negotiating table when he's the one people are tuning in for? He built the show once, and he knows he can build it again. And realistically, without Gilbert Arenas at the center of it, the show just isn't going to hit the same way. It reminds me of something Marlon Wayans once said about the Scary Movie franchise. When the Wayans family stepped away and the series tried to carry on without them, it lost that spark. But once Marlon and his brothers came back, the newest installment ended up performing extremely well. Sometimes you have to recognize your own worth, and that's the position Gilbert Arenas seems to be standing in right now. Once Gil's Arena, which had since evolved into The Arena, Nick Young didn't waste time making his stance known. He basically said, "Gil, you know where to find me. Just give me a call." Gilbert, big dog. Gilbert, you still hiring? Hey man, everything I said about you earlier.
Oh, Gilbert, you hiring still? Hey man, all that shit I said about you getting fired, man, it's water under the bridge. It never happened. That wasn't me. That wasn't me. I'm with you, baby. Hey, you still hiring, right? 'Cause ain't no jobs opportunity over here. They said, man, everybody gone. They fired the dog. You know the little dog Brandon used to bring? They told Brandon and that little dog to get up. McCants got fired with the whole Underdog outfit on. I said, damn, they firing niggas as mascots. The niggas that be sucking, they fire niggas that be sucking. Niggas can't live like this, man.
Needless to say, Nick Young is always going to be Nick Young. Anyone familiar with him knows he's a bit of a loose cannon, but he's also genuinely funny with it. So when he asked Gilbert, "You still hiring for the new show?" he actually meant it. Nick more or less admitted, "Yeah, I gave you a hard time while you were sorting out the contract stuff, but it was mostly in good fun." And honestly, it didn't come off as if there was any real bad blood there. It felt like the same kind of back and forth ribbing Gilbert would typically dish right back at him. With Rashad McCants, though, the tone seemed noticeably different. Gilbert referred to Rashad as Fredo at one point, a comparison that carries a lot more weight, suggesting he saw the situation as something closer to a betrayal. There were also claims floating around that Rashad McCants was looking to build something with Skip Bayless, focusing his energy on that project with Underdog and potentially cutting Gilbert out of the picture altogether. So here's what Gilbert Arenas had to say about it while sitting down with Carmelo Anthony.
Cool. You keep shouting out that name. That name is an enemy. And I told you he's an enemy. And you're going to keep shouting him out, not realizing you go there, you're dead, because he dead.
And then you talking about, I don't want to, name specific names. Talking about
Cemetery Larry, he in the cemetery.
Cemetery Larry, I like that.
Cemetery. I had his raise. I got his raise right in the pocket. Now I got to give it to somebody else. Now I got to give everything he worked for. I got to give it to somebody else because the person he went with, he dead. He got stuff.
Damn.
He in the grave. He next to you. Y'all both buried the same place.
I knew I would like you, nigga. I knew I would like, cause you petty as hell. This is good.
Petty as hell.
But yeah,
if everybody think you out, right? You really got to see who they are. Like they're telling me, oh yeah, if you don't want to negotiate, don't come to work. I wasn't planning to come to work anyway. I'm building a new studio back in the crib.
Okay. Now August, the plan to bring Gil's Arena back independently. I know you spoke about that. That's still a goal?
See, it was going to be August because I wanted to jump them. Right. Because they was going to come back like September, October. So I wanted to start in when they was on vacation to take the time slot from them.
Okay.
Because they're not going to want to compete. Now they fired. Like, damn, no. You know what I mean? Like, they fired. You know what I mean?
So nobody from Gil's Arena is coming back? It's just you?
Josiah.
Okay. Shout out Josiah.
Josiah
here. You know what I mean? That's my guy.
I ain't know that nigga was that tall, bro.
Yeah, he used to play at UCLA.
I mean, I knew that. Totally is. I ain't know he was that. I ain't know that.
Big fella, man. Yeah.
You gotta remember, I had the contract since January, bro.
Right.
And I was recruiting.
Right.
Because I thought they was gonna last, because their contract is in September. So I figured that they would be held all the way till September. So I was like, all right, let me get my people.
Okay.
I saved some of the staff members that got fired from the new dude.
Right. But the actual rotating cast, like everybody's going, Kenyon,
Yeah, they all got
Nick, Rashad.
Shit.
Okay.
Definitely Rashad.
Okay.
Parted ways or got fired? That's different.
They got fired. Right, I just stayed home. hoping I would get fired, so they had to stop the show that day.
Oh, they
And
got
then-
fired from the company.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
from
Yeah, so
not
so,
from Gil himself. I'm trying to clear that up.
No. I didn't fire. They left me.
And then they got fired.
Then they got fired from the company. Yeah. I know they still had to do their job, but
Right.
like, I wanted to see where the loyalty was.
Was there anything specifically? You said Rashad specifically. Was there anything that he specifically did that let you know,
Yes.
like, I really can't?
He kept shouting out the dude's name
Mm-hmm.
that was tanking our show.
Cemetery Nick.
Yeah, like the dude didn't do nothing for you, no. He didn't. Your deal was done before he got here. First of all, real talk. He tried to fire you at the beginning of the season. He tried to fire you at the beginning of the season. That's why they was trying to, like, Skip was getting paid 4 days. He was only there 3. One was going to be our show, and that was to replace him because they both contrarian. They both go against it, but they said Skip does it better. He don't cuss. He don't drop the N-bomb every other hour. So they're looking for these sponsors. So they're trying to fire you. Me and Joe standing on 10 toes. Nah, we good. We're good with our roster. We're number 1 with our roster. Right? So what they did is like, all right, well, Joe and Gil ain't breaking. Hey, Rashad, you want to play? You want to go to the football? Yeah, come on, football on Friday. Yeah, the football. So he's gonna jump on the football. And they're like, hey, can Skip come on the show with you? We could do that on Friday too. Then they do an episode with Skip on Friday, and he's like, oh man, me and Skip, and so they did that to him.
Right.
But I'm like, yo, dude never did anything. Why are you going with dude? I told you we had beef and we had war. He's trying to take over Gil's arena. So you giving him shout outs, 3 of them. So I'm like, all right. I told you we beefing with him. So the fact that you in your shout out, it ain't Underdog. Me and Underdog, we good. Jeremy, Nick, like Kate, those are beautiful people. They just hired a dude who was just a weed, right? And he kept shouting this dude out. I was like, all right, okay, y'all got something going on. He done promised you something. I bet.
Gotcha. Okay. That's understandable, man. I get it.
Dirty business, boy. Shit.
Like me and Shad didn't have no problems. Like I didn't have no problem. Like what he did is what he did. It's just that, why you like him? Like why are you picking him over us?
Y'all haven't spoken since?
Nah. If it was Underdog, like giving him a better position, say to Underdog and Jeremy, like
yeah,
we want you as a star.
I know how it goes.
Like,
But I'm saying,
the shit you did for 4 years, you deserve your own show and all this.
Yeah.
That's understandable.
Yeah.
But I told you, I have a problem. Me and Joe, he's trying to fire us. He tried to fire you. We beefing because of you, technically. Because we not letting what was going down go down. We not integrating. This was player podcast. Right? So we're standing down for you. So for you to pick his side, that became...
Rashad McCants eventually responded to Gilbert Arenas' interview on 7 p.m. in Brooklyn, making it clear that, in his view, there's a lot more to the story than what was told. Rashad posted something along the lines of, "All right, 7 p.m. in Brooklyn, my turn now." He followed that up by saying if Gilbert's version sounded off, then it probably was, and challenged the show to bring him on so he could set the record straight. He also claimed he had proof to back up his side, adding a shrug along with some laughing emojis, seemingly questioning why Gilbert was telling that version of events. He then followed up with another post that simply read, "Documentary loading." So, according to Rashad, there's a fuller story here, and he seems to believe Gilbert's account left out or misrepresented key details, which naturally raises more questions about what actually happened behind the scenes. If any of these claims turn out to be true, the situation certainly doesn't look great from the outside. From Rashad showing up in Underdog gear while Gilbert and the company were reportedly working through their own issues, to Gilbert now laying out his side of things, it's easy to understand why people are questioning where everyone's loyalty actually stood. Right now, Gilbert Arenas has shared his version of events, while Rashad McCants says he has receipts that could tell a very different story. So let us know what you think. Are you siding with Gilbert's account or waiting to see what Rashad's documentary reveals?